This is an African story of a woman that was mocked by her husband that she smells so bad after giving birth to their first baby. She narrated, "I still remember the afternoon the pieces of my heart scattered like broken calabash on the floor the very day I overheard my husband. I heard my husband telling his friends that I smell so bad after giving birth to our child. The secret I was never meant to hear. There are moments in life when your soul fractures, not with a loud crash, but with a silent shattering that only you can hear. But let me take you back a little. I still remember the afternoon the pieces of my heart scattered like broken calabash on the floor the very day I overheard my husband. The man who once knelt under the mango tree to ask me to be his wife, laughing with his friends as he said words that pierced deeper than a blade ever could. Before the scent of shame, before the betrayal, before motherhood became a battleground. My name is Ijeoma. I am the daughter of Mama Njideka and Papa Anayo, born and raised in the thick heart of Abia, State Nigeria. Our compound was one where chickens scratched the red earth beside sleeping goats, where the smell of fried ogbono and smoke from firewood cooking mingled in the air, and where neighbors became family without asking. Growing up, I was known as the girl with the brightest smile. A smile that could disarm even the sternest elders. I worked in our village health clinic before I moved to the city to study midwifery. That's where I met Chuka, tall, broad-shouldered, and confident like a lion but with eyes that melted when he looked at me. Or so I thought. Our love blossomed fast. Within a year we were married. I moved into his family house in Owerri, where his mother Mama Chuka lived upstairs with two of his cousins. I tried to be the perfect daughter-in-law, respectful, hardworking, silent when insulted, and ever smiling when pain knocked. The day I found out I was pregnant was one of the happiest in my life. Chuka had come home with yam and suya, and I made bitter leaf soup with the strength of a lioness. We danced that evening, our bare feet thudding the tiled floor of our sitting room as music from our little radio filled the air. That night he whispered, "You will be the best mother." And I tried. Oh, how I tried. Pregnancy was not easy for me. My legs swelled. My back ached. My sense of smell turned against me. I vomited endlessly in the mornings. My skin darkened around my neck and armpits. I barely recognized myself in the mirror. But I endured. Because that's what we were taught as African women, to endure. To take pain and fold it neatly like our mothers folded wrappers. To tie it around our waists and keep moving. Then came the delivery. A long, harrowing labor that lasted almost 2 days. I screamed into the cotton sheets of the hospital bed. My mother was there reciting prayers in Igbo while I cried for the ancestors to come, take the pain away. But I delivered safely. A baby girl. My star. My Ada. She was my mirror. My proof that God still remembered me. But the days after birth, those were the true test of womanhood. I bled heavily. My bust leaked uncontrollably. I sweated at night as if I was being steamed like moi moi. My hair fell out in clumps. And yes, I smelt. My body had changed. Hormones made my sweat sour, my breath metallic. No matter how many times I bathed with Dettol and salt, the smell clung to me like old shame. Still, I believed that Chuka understood. I believed that this was just a phase. That his love would cover me even when I could not cover my own shame. But the truth is I was wrong. It happened on a Wednesday. The sun was hot that day, so hot that the walls of the house radiated heat like a furnace. I had just finished bathing the baby and was sitting in our small parlor fanning myself with an old calendar when I heard laughter coming from the backyard. Chuka's friends had come to visit. I knew that laugh. His friend Ebuka's booming voice that always echoed before it arrived. The men were standing under the mango tree sharing bottles of Hero and roasted groundnuts. Then I heard it. My husband's voice, clearer than I had ever heard it before. "My guy, I swear since that woman gave birth, she smells like dead goat around the house," he said. And they all erupted in laughter. My breath caught. He continued, "I can't even sleep near her again. I do use the excuse that the baby is crying so that I can shift to the other room. The smell no be here, I swear." The men laughed again, one clapping the other on the back. I froze. Every word etched itself into my bones. Every giggle from his friends was a nail driven into my chest. I sat there, numb, my baby asleep on my lap, unaware that her father had just thrown her mother under the bus.